The first thing that goes through my mind is, well, I deserve this.
Let's say you're running a business with a partner, 50-50. You trust him blindly. You worked with him for a long time. Feel like you have a sense for who he or she is. He's been working with a bookkeeper to keep the finances in order, and you trust him, so you don't really keep track of that side of things, and you're focused on driving the revenue. However, your partner said 1 month that he's going to pay himself an extra bonus. So, and you're curious and you just decide, okay, let's just see where the finances are at. You contact the bookkeeper yourself, and you notice that he's been taking extra money from the business for months to pay for personal things, vacations, etc. What mixture of traits are you going to respond with?
If I'm met with that, the first thing that goes through my mind is, well, I deserve this. Businesses are run with numbers, and I'm disappointed and I'm hurt, but what first hits me is accountability. Like, I had the ability to reach out to the bookkeeper every day of my life. I could have looked at it. And I think why accountability matters here is what accountability does is allows you to get away from being angry and being victim. Anger and victim is a terrible framework to go into this situation. It's also 96% of the time what people do. I go immediately into accountability because then it kind of like makes it feel better because I'm like, well, I took my eye off the ball. It's not like every day for 12 years, this partner kept me away from the bookkeeper. Like, it wasn't like I was in a year of fraud. I could have looked. So accountability immediately comes out. The next thing that comes to me is empathy. I, based on this scenario, have a pretty good feeling for this person, good warm feelings towards this person. So I go into some form of compassion, empathy, and worry. I'd be like, something's wrong. Is his or her marriage falling apart and they're having an affair? Is their kid sick? Are they going through a midlife crisis? Is he or she dying? Here's why. Anger and victimization and disappointment can come after this. I promise you, if I go, Ragav, all you're doing is creating people to be defensive. If I come to you and go, Ragav, I am sure that there is a real explanation for this. I'm struggling to see it on paper, but we've been together a long time. Tell me what's going on here. What am I missing? That changes everything. That gave the person who probably is in pain a sliver of breathing room to like break down to you instead of you coming with heat and them digging in and maybe never having that conversation.